everyone, welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Irit. I am in Austria in Europe, and on this channel I share my crochet adventures and knitting adventures. So today I want to share with you one finished object and also a couple of whips and some exciting knitting related purchases. I'll start with the finished object. I'm always so well coordinated with my room. So this is the Sunrise Bolero from Maya Luna Corazon, and I used, I think it's like a DK yarn that is a blend of like cotton and viscose. I showed it in the previous video when it was still a work in progress, and I love the finished result. I think it's like such a fun layering piece for summer. You can put it on top of, like, you know, a tank top, wear it with jeans or any other pants, or you can put it on top of like a summer dress just to have a little bit more coverage. I really like it, and I have worn it since making it, but the fit is not ideal. So the way that it's made, I've seen this construction before. You make basically two rectangles and then you like sew them in the middle and in the back. And I really like the drape of these pieces, especially if you use like a larger hook, and you know, the whole pattern is a little bit open, like the stitch pattern. But at some point it's like it's not perfectly fitting, because there are like areas where, you know, the middle is much shorter than everything else. So in this particular pattern, she changes, like you start with kind of smaller hooks, and then you change to a larger hook for basically the rest of the body. And I think maybe I shouldn't have done that. I mean, I like the fact that here it's a little bit more tight, so I understand the logic, but I think it kind of messes a little bit with the fit. Anyway, it was super easy to make. If you like the style, like this kind of style, if you wear, you know, tank tops or summer tops, I think it's like such a versatile and super easy project to make. You can of course alter the width of this. I probably wouldn't go much longer than this, because I'm not sure how it would then, like how it would look after you join everything at the bottom. But of course this, you know, you can make it longer. Again, the structure is a little bit tricky. You kind of have to like embrace this look, but I think it's really fun, and I think I will try to do something similar with just a different thread. I also think that for this particular garment, I would probably either try like a sport weight and of course a corresponding hook size. So maybe like a sport weight with a 4mm needle, like one of the Twister, that's like even like a 2-weight yarn with a 4mm hook. Did I say needle? I meant hook. I think that could be a good choice, and then just, you know, chain more. But you can very easily, I think I started with like a foundation row of half doubles. I can't remember, but I think that's what I did here. So you can very easily kind of see how long it is and adjust it. But it's just very simple, very beginner friendly construction. And you know, it's motivating when you get through something fast. So I'm really happy with this. I think it could be just, I don't know, slightly altered in a way that I'm not really sure yet. But you can see also in her, it's not like my thing, it's just the way that this is made, that here it's like shorter, and also in the back it kind of pulls a bit. So, you know, you should see if you like this. But all in all, I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I'm also happy that I didn't buy any new yarn and I used what I had. So I think I made this part, and then I started this part, and here I had to join a different kind of yarn, and then at the bottom you can see it's again this other yarn. think it looks great, and kind of the whole vibe works for me. So really happy with that, and yeah, can highly recommend it again if you like the way that it looks and you're okay with those issues that I mentioned. So I want to show you a whip that is not really working for me, so I think I'm gonna stop. And I haven't decided yet what is not working for me, if it's the pattern or the colors. I suspect it might be both. So this is the, on camera it does look pretty cute, but this is a free pattern from Paintbox on Lovecraft, and I've showed it before. This is the Kalo crop top. So that's how it's looking. Quite out there, this pattern, which makes me think that I'm not sure how I feel about it. So I started mine with some adjustments to the color palette. I think the first 3 rows are like the original pattern, I mean color-wise, and then from here, after the yellow, I kind of went my own way, and then the pink is again in the original pattern. So I feel like it's one of these garments that are a little bit hard to judge before it's like finished. But as I was working on it, I wasn't that excited, and I thought maybe I should have gone with like a rainbow order. Maybe that would have made it more appealing to me. But I don't know, I'm just not sure about anything. Not sure about the colors, not sure about the shape, not sure about the pattern. And I don't know if I want to continue to do this. So I don't know. Kind of very indecisive. Yeah, so I made a little progress, but not sure. In every row I'm like, I'm not sure. But then a different whip that I am really happy with, and I'll show you the pattern first. This is a paid pattern, and it's called the Lilac Lane Cardigan. I don't think you can see so well here, but it's a very, I don't think you really need a pattern for this. It's like super simple, but somehow I kind of like the way that it looked, so I didn't want to completely wing it. And yeah, so this cardigan is made in 3 pieces, and I'm not going to tell you exactly the stitch pattern, but it's all very simple stitches. So for sure, you know, if you took a closer look, you could probably figure it out by yourself. But yeah, I got the pattern just to make my life easier. And there, you can see a few more pictures without seeing the pattern. I just think, again, wearable piece that I can easily layer on top of like pretty much anything in my wardrobe. And the yarn I chose, so she uses she recommends the We Are Knitters cotton yarn, their Pima cotton yarn, which I have to say I really enjoy. It is DK, which is, I think, as heavy as I want to go when it comes to like traditional cotton yarns, just because they get so heavy. But they have really nice colors, and you know, if you get it on sale, the price is also okay. What I particularly like about it is that it comes in 100-gram skeins, whereas most of the cotton yarns that I come across, unless they are like, you know, these big cakes, are in 50-gram balls. So I like the fact that it's a large one. And if you saw my previous videos, I recently got the new colorway, one of the new colors that they have, which is this gorgeous yarn. This is me in yarn. This is exactly the colors that I love. And so I started this, so super simple crocheted pattern with a 6mm hook. So I started this yesterday evening, and this is the back. I did do a swatch and kind of matched gauge, but with this one you can really block it. This is 100% cotton, so you can kind of block it and open it more. And I wasn't sure if, you know, I should use, because I love this yarn so much, I wasn't sure if I wanted to use such an open pattern for it, but I still think you can enjoy the way that the yarn looks. And yeah, because it's like, first of all, I have a lot of like pink and also basic clothes in my wardrobe, so I think this will coordinate with a lot of things. You know, it has like all these colors, so it can pick up different colors from your outfits. So I do think this works with plenty of other colorful items if you like to wear colorful things. And yeah, so this is the back. This is as far as I've gone, and I still have probably half, a bit less than half the skein. I think one skein will be enough for the back. And then you do 2 panels for the front, and then I think you seam it and then do the sleeves. I think I haven't gone that far yet, but really liking this, really enjoying the process. So another easy make. And oh yeah, I want to show you needle adjacent project, which I think I will cast on next. I'll probably push ahead with the cardigan and finish that before I cast it on. I decided I wanted to knit a very simple tank top, and so I went on hunt on Ravelry to look for patterns. This is one of the like most popular ones, and this is called the Ripple Bralette from Jessie May Martinson of Jessie May Design. This is how it looks. And this is the DK pattern. There's another one for, I think, like fingering weight yarn, but I really like using DK yarn, and I thought this would work. So I made a little swatch. This is made with a 3x3 ribbing, so you know, 3 knit, 3 purl, and so it creates a super stretchy fabric, which is supposed to be very flattering. And this is the swatch that I made. So the top is the We Are Knitters Pima cotton, and the bottom is Hobie's bamboo yarn. And I just think because I have a lot of the bamboo yarn, I think that's what I'll go with. And I think I might kind of met gauge. It's a bit tricky because, you know, it's like so stretchy, but it's supposed to be like a body fitting garment with like a very large negative ease, because it's like so stretchy. So yeah, but I used this is with a 4mm needle, and I think I'll go with this color. I'm not sure I have enough, but this is the Hobie Rainbow Bamboo. And as you can see, this is looking a little bit brighter on camera, but it's still super, super pretty. And I think this would be a beautiful top. Color. This is color 26. So I have to look because I have a bunch of these. I don't think I want to make it 2 colors. So probably just like the solid one, which is a little bit challenging for me to do anything in like a solid color. That's why I really, really love color changing yarns. But yeah, so really happy with the look of it. I can't say, you know, I much rather knit in stockinette, but I thought this was kind of a simple project that, again, I will get through quickly. Use some yarn, not a lot. For using up yarn, crochet is definitely the way to go. But yeah, so this is probably going to be my next project, unless something else distracts me. Okay, and now I want to show you a couple of very exciting purchases. And these were gifted to me for my anniversary, and I'm very, very happy about it. So the first one is this beautiful set from a company that I'm not gonna even try to pronounce because I don't know how it's pronounced, but I'm sure you've heard of it. I've seen other people using these sets, and I thought I would take the plunge and get this one. They do have a pink one, and I have to say I did consider it, but I decided that this would probably be, I don't know, a better choice for me. They have also sets with shorter needles. I might get that at some point because put a pin on it and you'll understand soon. So this comes, what I like about the set is first of all the way that it's packaged, very classy, elegant, and nice to have. And I guess, yeah, you can remove this. It's like a Velcro, attached with a Velcro. Oh, you can't remove it, but you can do this, which, oh, now I get it. You can do this. Very nice. So what I like about it is the range of sizes. This is from a 3.5 millimeter size, which is a US 4, up to a US 17, which is 12 millimeters. So I really like that because I do use a variety. And of course then you get like here all the accessories, you know, everything that you get in these sets. And I got this from a shop in Germany. They have a bunch of these like in other colors, and then there's the shorter ones, and I think they have free shipping. I don't know if it's like worldwide or in Europe, but for if you get like one of their, you know, fancier expensive sets, it's free shipping. You go over that line, I think over 75 euros or something like this, and this cost about 90, I want to say, which is quite an investment. But I feel like, oh, you might have noticed that one is missing. The 4 millimeters are missing because I used them to make the swatch that I just showed you, and I really loved working with them. They are, they do have, I feel like it has, this is wood, but it has a bit of coating on it, so it's not as, so it's a little bit smoother than the other wooden needles that I've tried from, what are they? I think they're, what's this company called? Knit Pro. From Knit Pro, I have, that's what I've been using till now. And, no, actually it's quite similar. So I've been using these ones from Knit Pro. And yeah, they're also quite smooth. But anyway, the experience with the Lykke, no idea, with these was very enjoyable, and they're just beautiful. They have, I think, also like a blue version and a brown one and a pink one, and I got this is kind of like a grayish. I thought it was a safe choice. Maybe I'll get the pink one day. But the set that I have been using till now is just kind of more affordable set that I got on Amazon, and it has metal needles, which I'm okay with. I still don't have like super strong preferences when it comes to knitting needles. With the crochet, I am a, you know, a Clover gal all the time. That's like my favorite. But with knitting, I'm not sure. So I've been trying different ones, and I rarely meet gauge, and so I really hate it when, you know, I want to start a project and I have to like go out and buy a different size, and then I don't meet gauge, and then I need a different size, or, you know, patterns that have different size needles for them. So this one only goes to 8 millimeters, so I did need to buy like bigger sizes that they don't have in this set, or that they don't have, I think, in metal, which, you know, with the bigger ones you don't want metal, it just gets very, very heavy. So I got a lot of use out of this set. I don't have anything bad to say about it. you know, if you want metal needles, I think this was a good starting point. My main issue with this was that sometimes I do prefer the wooden ones. I just find them easier to work with. They're not as slippery with certain yarns, but that, you know, it just goes to 8mm, and every other set that you buy, you know, also costs like a few euros, somewhere between, I don't know, 7 and 10 euros, and this one has like 3 more sizes than this set. So I didn't want to invest so much before I was sure I was going to knit a lot, but now I'm confident that, you know, I love knitting, and I wanted just to have a really nice set, because for me that's part of the joy of knitting, is having, you know, yarn and tools that I enjoy using and that are also aesthetically pleasing. And that brings me to this cutie patootie. So I also wanted, because I was making a sweater, and I have to say I'm not a huge fan of like the magic loop system. It just like annoys me. I would rather have something that I can just keep on going. And so I decided to try some short needles, and my husband got me this cute set. So this is a denim special collector's edition by Knit Pro, and you can see it's like super tiny and cute. And then inside the bag there's a smaller bag, and here you have the short needles, and it goes from, they're so tiny. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's like super tiny. So it goes from 3mm to, wait, to 6mm. So yeah, it's actually, if you're knitting anything larger than that, this won't help you. I don't think they have larger sizes than 6mm. If you know if they have them, then leave me a comment below. I would love to know. Yeah, so this is super cute. And then you have also the cables. Of course, you need short cables if you want to do something. So I think mostly people use these for socks, but so far I can't see myself knitting socks. Maybe one day, never say never, but right now I got this mostly for sleeves, and yeah, we'll see how that works out for me. But how cute is that? So that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to know what you're working on, and I'll see you soon in another one. Take care. Bye bye.